Are you tired of losing clients, refunds, or being stuck in the rat race of trying to get new clients? I went from almost burning my business to the ground with unhappy clients and refunds to now having an average lifetime of $38,000, and my clients on average work with me for more than 1.5 years because of one simple change. I put my clients first and I treated them with respect, passion, and professionalism. So do you want to build a business where your clients stay longer, they ask you to pay you more money, and they also refer their best candidates to your business so you can make more money, get more clients without actually hustling all the time? That's exactly what happens if you put your clients first, and I'm going to show you exactly how you can do that. But there's a problem. Most coaches and consultants, they have this completely backwards. They overpromise, use money back guarantees, fake scarcity, or high income claims just to manipulate people to buy from them. Or some of them even just say there's 2 spots left, so buy from me. And it's not 2013 anymore. People don't have that trust in you anymore. They set unrealistic expectations because they're afraid of losing clients and losing money on the table. And it works, don't get me wrong, but only for a while. Because then your clients are leaving, you're not getting more clients, you're getting a bad reputation, you're dealing with refunds and constant stress and worries in your business. And I've been there personally myself. I used to build my business on big promises and over-promising results just to hope and pray that people would actually buy from me. But that only led to unfulfilled client and incredibly high stress. And today my clients pay me more than $38,000 on average, and they work with me for 1.5 years on average as well. Because I put them first and I actually care about them, and it completely changed my life and it changed their life as well. Because happy clients, they stay longer, they pay you more, and they give you more clients. So when you build a business that way, not only your life will start to feel better, you'll have more peace of mind, but you'll also have a better business that truly brings you joy. The clients that you have right now, they can literally be the answer to 10xing your business and literally scaling it without hustling and chasing new clients all the time. Because when you build a business that way, you can meet any client that you have worked with and you'll have a fantastic time. So if you want to see more content like this, how you can scale your business, get more clients, actually scale your coaching or consulting business the right way, without hustling, without hoping and praying, without any BS, just pure trust and honesty, so you can actually make more money, have a greater impact, and sleep better at night, then like and subscribe so I know that you're serious about actually changing your own life and changing other people's lives. So let's get down to business. Let me show you exactly how you can actually increase your lifetime value, get happier clients, more referrals, and of course also have your clients looking forward to pay you a lot of money. And that business will actually compound and make it 100 times more worth in the future. So let's get into it. This is how I make $38,000 in client lifetime value in average. And they work with me for more than 1.5 years on average. So first of all, the problem right now when it comes to this digital world right now is that people are highly skeptical and the industry has been damaged. Most coaches and consultants, they don't know this, and they try to run their business with fake promises, guarantees, lies, and noise just to manipulate people to buy from them. But they only end up having refunds, unhappy clients, and a damaged reputation. And it works, don't get me wrong, like very short, but then reality hits them and you attract the wrong people to your business, those who only want to work with you for the outcome, and they want to make $1 million tomorrow, and they want to have a six-pack within 4 hours. These crazy clients who just want the outcome and they don't care about you. And yes, they pay you some money, but they also expect you to deliver like outstanding results. And if you don't do that, they're going to ask for refunds and they're going to be a headache and pain in the ass. So you really want to avoid that. And the new way of actually running your coaching and consulting business is because you need to shift your focus. Chasing clients is a scarce mindset. It comes from scarcity because you're afraid of losing them and you're afraid of losing money. And you're worried about paying your bills and worrying about that competitors are stealing your potential clients. But the reality is you must put your clients first. Your current clients needs to be your first priority. You need to see the bigger picture. Right now, you, along with 90% of coaches and consultants, they are always chasing new clients. But if you actually want to play a better game, you need to attract more and also better clients. And I'm going to show you exactly how you can do that. This is how you see the bigger picture. And this is what I call the digital ecosystem growth hierarchy. And if we start from the bottom, which is the most important thing, which is client fulfillment, like your business will always come back to the clients that you have, and you're never better than the client results you have delivered. And client fulfillment is the foundation. Happy clients gives you a thriving business. It makes you deliver amazing results, it gives you referrals, and it just feels so much better to have happy clients and proof of concept. So make sure that they are extremely fulfilled. The next layer here is the personal branding, because the results, case studies, and proof of concept is exactly what your personal brand should be built around. If you don't have results, don't build your personal brand. Start getting amazing results first. Because whatever you say, you can say anything, but there will always be the question, okay, what makes you say that? And how can you be so sure about that? And if you have proof of concept, what you say just has more worth. So that's why personal branding is the second layer. Once you have client fulfillment, you have a personal brand. This is where you can focus on acquisition, getting new clients. And don't get me wrong, getting new clients is amazing. You get people into your ecosystem and you make them fulfilled. So acquisition is important, but it's easier when you have built trust, proof of concept, so you can attract better clients who works with you because of who you are and not because of your promise or guarantee. People who understand the bigger picture, people who understand that there are no guarantees in life, those are the type of clients you really want to work with. But if you actually are trying to literally just sell a lottery ticket, you can become a millionaire by the end of tomorrow. You attract people who are broke and those who don't have the money. So you want to attract the right people, and they don't care as much about like the end result. They also care about the vehicle and how they're going to get there. It is very, very important. So this is what I call the digital ecosystem growth hierarchy. And if you want to scale your business, it can be quite important to follow the system. My client Alex has built a 7-figure business with this system. I built a 6-figure business myself because we understand this principle. And this is actually the checklist you need to fill out in your business so you can actually make better clients, grow your business without hustling and worrying about where to find the next sale. And it all starts with you. You need to deliver a transformation, how you take people from a painful state to the dream state, and just be honest and transparent. Like, people crave honesty and transparency, which leads to trust. When you have people trust, they're also going to buy from you, and you can sell anything to them. They're going to buy from you because they really like what you're doing. So first of all, of course, once you have a transformation, you have proof of concept, you need to build a personal brand so people can actually resonate with you. People must know what you stand for, and they must be able to resonate with you. If they don't know what you stand for, they can't resonate with you, and they cannot decide if you're the right fit for them. So you need to set the right expectations when you find people. So instead of telling them and over promising them like incredible results, they can become a millionaire within 24 hours and they can achieve whatever they want to by not doing anything. Just set the right expectations and make sure that you always over deliver. It is very important. Yeah, we can probably achieve this result, even though you can achieve so much better. So I have a rule for both me and my clients. I have this rule for my clients where if you're sure you can actually deliver an incredible results, just say that you can only deliver like half of it. Because what happens when they actually are getting like twice as good results as you has promised them? They feel like they can walk on water. They're going to refer you to every person they know. They're going to renew the partnership. But if you tell them that they can make $1 million within a year and they only make 900,000, even though it's incredible, they're still going to be disappointed because you promised them 1 million. So just make sure that you actually do it the right way. If you say, like, we can probably do 400,000 this year, and they do 900,000, that's more than double. It's more than 200%, and they will love you forever. So just set the right expectations. Once you have clients, this is very important. This is the nurturing phase. That's the season where you maintain and optimize. You want to use the feedback loop. You want to ask your clients what is really good, what can become even better, how can we make this even better, what's your biggest concern about this product or service, how can we make it more convenient for you. And when you get all the feedback, like both the good but most importantly what can be better, this is where you optimize your product and make it even better. So use your clients, ask them for feedback, test things, see how it works. And then once you have proof of concept that, okay, this is how it works and how we can make it better, this is where you can also charge more money because you have a fantastic and really powerful transformational offer. And when it comes to coaching and consulting business, you want to use the one-on-one time status calls if you're a consultant, or one-on-one coaching if you're a coach. That should be used to build relationships with your clients. Make it personal. Like, you need to also resonate with them in their private life. If you have a very good connection and you have a really also personal like relationship with your clients, they also see you as someone that they can work with very long term, and they have a good time and they trust you even more. So when you say something, they're also more likely to do the work. So make sure that you make it personal. Their success is your duty and responsibility and only yours. So of course they need to do the work, but their success is going to determine whether you have a good or not so good reputation. So treat it like as the most important thing. It is very, very important. Then what you also want to do with your clients is that you need to print a vision and paint the bigger picture. It is not just what's going to happen in the next 3 months. It's about what's going to happen in the next 5 years. And people often overestimate what they can do in a year and underestimate what they can do in 10 years. So make sure to see the bigger picture. Because if you print a vision, they're not attracted by the end result. They're more attracted by the way of life, how you run things, and the vehicle and the philosophy, which ultimately let them stay in your business for a longer time. It is very, very important. And this is also like a little cheat code. There are no shortcuts, but if you actually want to make sure that your clients stay longer in your business, invest in yourself. Never be too proud or too arrogant or feel like you have nothing more to learn. So if you invest in yourself, you also have more to give. So if you invest in becoming a better coach or a better consultant, you also reach the next level and you can teach that level to your clients so they stay longer in your business. So I personally invested more than $75,000 into coaches and mentors. And that has also helped me work with clients for more than 1.5 years, 18 months. And individually, on average, they pay me $38,000 because of that, because I constantly evolve and improve myself. So I suggest that you also might give it a try yourself. And this is actually the results. So what happens if you focus on your clients first. First of all, happy clients will compound your life. One client will bring you 5 new clients, which will bring you 30 new clients, which will bring you 300 new clients. And they're going to pay you more money, and they actually look forward to pay you money. And they're going to renew the partnership with you. They're going to give you more clients, and you grow the business without chasing new clients. And you build a legacy. And this is actually one that is also really underrated. You attract A players to your business. So if you want a closer, if you want a sales team, if you want someone to help you grow your business, you attract the right people, those who are dangerously good at what they do, so they can literally scale your business with the greatest effort and greatest results. So not only does a good reputation attract and a personal brand attract better clients, but also attracts better team players, which is the A players that you really want to work with. And it compounds. One client can lead to 300 clients over time. And if 300 clients pay you a lot of money, could be $10,000, that's 3 million right there. So you can literally change your life if you focus on your clients first, because they're going to give you more clients. So 80% of the results comes from the last 20% of the time. So what you want to be doing is just keep going, keep working on your clients, because in years, 2 or 3 years from now, they're going to bring you so much more clients. And I can promise you that, even though I don't usually do any guarantees or promises, but I can promise that if you actually have happy clients, they also stay longer in your business. It's scientifically proven. So this is actually my numbers in my business. Average lifetime value per client is $38,000. They work with me for more than 1.5 years. And on average, they refer me 3 new clients. And you can do the math on how much money that will make me in my business. So let's just pretend that you're also doing this exact same thing and you have the exact same setup. In 5 years, you can just do the math. How many clients would you actually have, and how much money would you actually have from focus on your clients? And if you want to actually have any feedback on what you do, or if you want to see more content like this, where you can actually get value, you can just go to the description under this video and click on the Instagram link and send me a DM or follow me for more tips, so you can see exactly how you can build a business that you don't grow to hate, without hustling, without worrying about where the next client will come from. So you can actually scale your business the right way, get more clients, and of course have a better reputation and build a legacy. And I'm looking forward to see you in the next video, because there will be so much more coming your way, so you can scale your business without actually any BS or fake promises. So stay tuned for that.